Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and tonight we have some exciting news. Did you hear about Xbox Series X? Well, it seems everything runs better on Xbox. No, I'm just joking. Okay, so clearly it's a freaking clickbait title. I had to do that so that people will show up. We're just going to talk about whatever, though, just to have fun. Well, there's some interesting stuff, but I don't really want to beat the whole wagon about the whole Activision Bobby Kotick thing because clearly the freaking dude's a creep, man. They probably should get rid of him. But guess what? I have news for all of you Activision employees, all you devs. Guess what, man? Y'all could just like get together and walk out and be like, hey, man, we're going to start our own new studio. We're just going to call it the whatevers. And then go over to Microsoft and be like, hey, man, we just barely started this studio like 10 minutes ago. You think maybe you could fund our next project? Or better yet, maybe we could work for you guys? So the whole thing about Activision employees being like mistreated and whatever, I mean, Xbox is clearly in the market for new studios, and there's a lot of talent at Activision, plain and simple. So, yeah, if it was really so bad for them, maybe they should just form their own studio and go sell themselves to Xbox, man. I get what you YT Shadow in here with the clickbait. Okay, let me explain the whole subscribers only thing. This is not to shut out any person that wants to come and actually engage in our shows. Like that is not what that is for. I have been getting those stupid freaking those like live chat webcam things like all through my streams. So I'm trying this tonight to see if that works to like keep them out of our chat. Anybody that like subscribes, I mean, right when they hit the subscribe button, I made it so they can instantly start chatting. So even if they just want to subscribe, get in here and talk, and then unsubscribe, like whatever, that's fine. But in order for us to keep, in order for that stuff to filter out those bots and stuff, I have to start trying to do this so that, bro, how the hell did I build a high-end gaming PC but still can't get a Series X? I don't know, man. Dude, that's funny. My friend at work today got 2 of them. My other friend got another one, all at the Best Buy right over here. Yeah, dude, they've been dropping them all freaking week, man. If you can't get an Xbox right now, dude, it should be pretty easy to get Xboxes right now, man. Especially with All Access. All Access is the easiest way to get an Xbox right now if you need one. Oh, I am pretty good today, man. I just put out that review for Battlefield 2042. I mean, we'll talk about that too if you guys want to. When I first bought that game, I was basically, in a honeymoon stage with it. Like I was loving the visuals. I'm loving everything about it. But dude, everything just starts falling apart after so long. Like there's just not enough to keep somebody like me really engaged. I can't get the Halo Elite controller anywhere. Dang, man, that is going to be a problem. I wonder if they're going to keep making those for a little while. Yeah, I don't know. Dude, scalpers are terrible, man. Battlefield is like a dirty booty. Yeah, I mean, it started off really, really good, but then it got to the point where I'm just like, wow, dude, wow, really? Like after all the new freshness like melts away, and then you're stuck with that base game, you're like, what the freak is there to do in here, man? I seriously cannot for the life of me figure out how to create portal modes. It gives you like this little thing that says scan here, and it's like, okay, I can't scan it because of the color of it, so it won't work. Like my phone won't scan it. I don't know, man. That is very, very disappointing. I wouldn't like. Dude, my coil's like messed up or something because I have not been able to freaking get a decent. Oh, dude, this is messed up. So, damn, bro, I'm in Iowa. I think Xbox just doesn't want to waste time on flyover states. I don't know, man. I feel like I feel like if you try to get one Hypnotica, if you try to get one through All Access at like Best Buy or something, I think you could do that. I think just get on Best Buy and sign up for All Access and see if you can get one that way. Just see. I mean, I don't know if you have good credit or not. You do have to have good credit, but hey, Mr. Addy, how you doing, man? Yeah, I'm pretty good. I just play the other people's dude. I think those portal modes were just created by the devs or something. You know, just like something to. Hey, man, there you go. What's up, my boy? Rip that bait. Yeah, I'm trying to. I haven't been able to get a good hit all day off this freaking stupid thing. It's really frustrating. It's really never like that. It's like my coil's like burnt or something. You got the Halo Elite controller. It's awesome. You know what, guys? I'm going to be completely honest with you. I have 2 Elite Series 2 controllers, and like I prefer I really do just kind of prefer the Xbox Series XS controller, man. Like I just do now. I feel, I mean, because I set my tension right to where the joysticks are on those, and like that one there just feels perfect, man. It feels great. I have been using I do use my Elite Series 2 for my PC gaming now. That's what I'm using that for now. I have 4 controllers in total. Yeah, me too, man. And this here is actually my new daily driver. Look at that bad boy. Look at that pink thing and that one. And these rubber grips are actually freaking so nice. So nice. I actually do prefer that controller now over my, well, I still like my base red one too. Like, I mean, I still like, what's up, YG Shadow? How's it going, man? Oh boy. I hope they use Cuba as a first DLC expansion. Cuba? Oh yeah, that would be pretty cool. I don't know, man. Like, I'm really hoping something. What's this? 9-foot. The Elite controller is definitely great, but I returned it because the base controller is good enough. Yeah, dude, I think the base controller this time is actually freaking perfect, man. Like I'm pretty freaking. I'm really satisfied with the way they feel. That it feels good. To tell you the truth, it really does just feel good, man. I am really happy with it. Who Gadgets? What's up, man? How you doing? 20th anniversary Halo Elite custom design lab and Xbox XS controller. Nice, dude. I wouldn't mind having that 20th anniversary one. That's good. YT Shadow. Elite Series 2 makes it easier competing with PC guys in Halo. That, you know, I could see that being good. Like my favorite game to use the Elite Series 2 on was Ace Combat 7. But now that I have that flight stick, I don't necessarily need it no more because now I just play it with that. That flight stick's pretty cool, man. As a non-car guy, I'm definitely loving Forza. Forza just has it's not a serious game. Like you can make it serious, but it's not a serious game. So it just has that drive whatever the heck you want, run into whatever you want. Like no holds barred, freaking just fun gameplay that's, you know, I mean, like download it on Game Pass if you're not a car guy, and then just being able to get into that and play that. Wow, man. Wow. What a freaking experience. I need to get myself back a little bit. So, okay. So that freaking xCloud is phenomenal on a base console, dude. That's so wait, which one do you like better? YT Shadow, Halo, or dude, Halo, Forza. So you like them both a lot? You can't live without the other one. That's nice. Oh, I might consider Elite Series 3. If they put haptics in Elite Series 3, then I would be like, okay, I will buy that. I got decent credit and got my Series X through All Access from Walmart. No issues at checkout. Most of the games probably have bad credit. Take advantage of the service. Yeah, you have to have good credit for All Access, but dude, $35 a month for a Series X and like Game Pass for 2 years until it's paid off. Like, seriously, that's not a bad deal. You're literally paying $15 more a month than you would for a Game Pass subscription. and you get it with it. Like that's like literally a no-brainer. Forza gives you gives you XP for screwing up. Yeah, that's very true. It's in the Gulf. They could pack the cars to Cuba and drop them like they did in the intro. Yeah, that's true. Forza Horizon's gameplay loop always reminds me of like Tony Hawk. Yeah, like a Tony Hawk or a freaking just one of those other fun games to play. Like, yeah, dude, that's exactly what. When they fix Halo, it will be better. Yeah, it'll definitely be better. I believe. On the Series S with cloud gaming, that's for sure. That's definitely true. Primetime. That's definitely true. Oh yeah, thanks for the follow on Twitter. Yeah, no problem, man. I usually follow everybody that follows me on Twitter, unless it's one of those girls that are like, "Hey, come check out my page." I'm like, "No, I'm good. I got a wife, dude. I don't care." Today's update for Halo Battle Pass is a good first step. I've risen 4 levels in 3 hours of gameplay. Okay, see, that's not too bad. Made changes easier and more manageable. It sounds like they're going to kind of keep to that type of a gameplay thing, but they said they are definitely going to monitor and make some changes. I don't get why people would get a Series S. The Series S is, I think it's designed for people like with a 1080p TV that do not have any desire to really upgrade. But dude, if they don't upgrade, they're kind of leaving a lot on the table, man. Like HDR, because I don't know of any 1080p TVs that have HDR support, and HDR support is pretty important. Series S is essentially it's a pretty capable machine, man, for what it is. I mean, it's way more powerful than a PS4 Pro. You know what I mean? Casuals and kids. I think they threw the Series S out there to compete with Nintendo Switch, to be completely honest with you. Series S has HDR and Dolby Vision. Yeah, I know the console itself does, Felix, but I'm saying 1080p TVs do not. I don't know of any that have HDR. So if you're buying a Series S on a 1080p TV, you're leaving a lot on the floor on the table because you won't be able to take advantage of the HDR. But if you do upgrade your TV, if you only had a Series S and you upgraded to a 4K TV and you were using that console on that, and you hadn't seen a Series X or a PlayStation 5, I think you would be mostly happy with that system, especially if you're coming from like a base Xbox One, you know what I mean? Or even a PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 4 Pro. I think a Series S would definitely give you an experience that you'd be happy with. If those are the only things you'd ever seen. If you'd seen like a Xbox One X or a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X, yeah, it would be a completely different completely different experience. They just need to give you XP for completing objectives and winning games. Will encourage people to play objectives. Yeah, that's true. I still think 300 was too much. Should have been 200. 300 is a perfect price for that, man. PlayStation 4 Pro is $400. And $300 for a next-gen console at the beginning of the generation that can basically do everything the big one can do, just at lower resolutions. We haven't even seen them use the actual features in the Xbox Series S or X yet. I mean, it's not using any of that. So as soon as all that starts coming, as soon as they start using those, then it's going to be a different beast altogether. Nah, man. If a Switch is 300, a Series S should be 300. Oh yeah, dude. That Xbox Series S is like, what is it? 5 times more powerful than the Xbox or the Nintendo Switch. It's got like 5 times the amount of power. I mean, it can play games at 120 frames a second, man. Like $300 for that is really not a bad deal. You could not build a PC that's as capable as that Series S for $300. Most games don't need 120. Half-hearted, fair price, 300. I think $300. Oh, it's a clickbait. Just so you come and hang out with me. Just had to clickbait you in, man. That's all we had to do. Yep, and there you are. Now you're here. No, we're just talking about all the good stuff that's happened this week with Xbox, man. It's been a pretty good week. They drop Halo on Monday, and then 2 days later, they're like, oh yeah, guess what, man? Now you can use cloud gaming on your Xbox. Like, wait, why is that important? And then I'm like, have you seen Halo Infinite running on a base Xbox using freaking xCloud? It's pretty dang good. I've been thinking about getting the Series S for emulation. I'm thinking about getting me another one just so that I can use it to do actual reviews on it. I do want to get like really into reviews, but like, man, dude, getting all the setup for all that, man, is just because I at least got to have those 3 consoles for this next gen. Oh boy, true. I'm just saying Xbox unlocks that feature for more games, so there's value there for that system. Yeah, Xbox is definitely killing it, dude. It's almost like, it's almost like Xbox is like, if PlayStation would not have delayed those games and launched them this year, this would be a completely different ball game, bro. This would be a completely different. We would be talking completely different right now. But the fact that Xbox has just been killing it left and right, and PlayStation has just been like, whatever, man. It's just Xbox. It's like the PlayStation execs are like the PlayStation fanboys. They're like, those games are trash, man. That stuff's trash. Who wants to rent their games, man? It's like, I could just see like Jim Ryan and all the PlayStation execs are like, yeah, right, man. PlayStation's the best, dude. And Xbox is like, oh yeah, well, there you go, man. Here's the top rated game of the year, bro. And it's only $15 on Game Pass, man. It's like, holy crap, dude. 10 freaking million people already playing Forza Horizon 5. Tell me that's not impressive. That is impressive. That video I made the other day, it's like, think about it. 10 million people now are out there talking to 10 million people telling them, yeah, dude, this game's pretty great, man. I freaking love it. There's so much stuff to do. There's so much content every season. Like now I've seen 2 seasons. Now it's like summertime. Or now it's autumn in the game and it's all raining and stuff everywhere. And like the whole, like all the visuals have changed. Everything looks different now. And, like, this is a great game, man. They're like, whoa, yeah. Well, how much is it? And they're like, oh, dude, you can download it on Game Pass, man. Just get a subscription. You can play it on your freaking iPhone. And they're like, what, really? I want to check this out. And they play it and they're like, whoa, man, that's great. But then you got like, 1.1 million people talking about Ratchet and Clank being like, yeah, man, it was a great game. It looks really good. It's really cool, but I just don't know if it was worth the $70, man. They're like, yeah, you're right. I should probably wait till it's on sale, man. That's the difference, man. Word of mouth, this generation is going to push Xbox completely over the top. PlayStation 5 is an amazing system. It's going to deliver some amazing experiences. But at $70 a pop, if they're a flop, like Returnal, or not sell or don't sell as good as like Ratchet and Clank, that's a small fraction of the amount of people that are out there talking positively about that game. And I mean, nobody listens to fanboys. Seriously, nobody listens to fanboys. You get on there and you just listen to them and you're like, whatever, dude, you guys are stupid, man. Like, nobody cares about your little plastic box war. And they think they're doing something or moving a needle or whatever, but anybody that feeds into that just becomes like them. So, and then you get a whole bunch more of those guys and like nobody listens to them. Nobody cares. Oh yeah. Okay. Wait, let me see. I've been thinking about, okay, I must be saying Xbox unlocks features. Okay, Xbox is killing it. You're not going to get a PC build for $300. Oh yeah, no, not right now. If only they'd kill it with more games. Yeah, they're definitely gonna. I mean, I personally don't know exactly what Microsoft's gonna do. I don't know. I mean, they could put out the next 5 games and they could all be flops. They could all be trash. Whatever. You know what I mean? Like, nobody knows that. I don't have a crystal ball, man. I mean, I'm going to play those games. I'm going to review them on this channel, and I'm going to be honest about them. If they're not good games, I paid $100 for Battlefield 2042, dude. That breaks my freaking heart that the honeymoon phase already wore off that quick. Like it really does. All the other games that I've done, like my little like Battlefield 2042 is the first one that I'm like, in my first impressions, I'm like, yeah, man, this is great. And then like my review is like, no, man, like don't buy that game. Like you can't do it. That one there, because it's an EA game and because the visuals are such high quality, it gives you that those endorphins. You're like, whoa, yeah, dude, this is great, man. This looks great. This is fun. I want to play it because it looks good. Loving you is easy because you're beautiful. And then you're like, wait, man, but you're kind of empty. You don't do anything. You don't wash the dishes anymore. You don't do anything. You know what I mean? And that's what Battlefield 2042 turned into for me. You know, I mean, I'm still going to play it. I'm still going to get my money's worth out of it eventually. But it's to the point where it's like, my goodness, you know, like show me something else, you know? Yeah. Hey, Sev, welcome back, man. Prime time, Gabriel, Capilla. Hell yeah, man. Forza is freaking amazing. I was just playing it a little bit tonight too. Already had 10 million freaking players, man. Oh, yeah, but haven't found anything enjoying most indie games, mostly. So, but YT, you got to understand, bro. If you're a PlayStation guy and you're like really invested in PlayStation games, my friend, because I am too. Like, I love PlayStation games, dude. I love them. You know, I rarely ever say anything bad about them. But you know, and I usually accept them, you know, most of the time. But coming from like a high up there, like on PlayStation, like where you get these like really freaking tight knit freaking experiences, and then come into a game like, you know, like Halo multiplayer or even an Ubisoft game for that. You're like with just everything to do, you're just like, oh man, I don't know, man. Like the other one feels like way more quality because this one here is more stretched out. But in like with the PlayStation game, you get like 30 hours out of it. With an Ubisoft game, dude, I get over 100 hours on almost every single one of them because I enjoy just being in those worlds. Yeah, they might not look as good as, you know, a Sony first party, or they might not have as strong a story as a Sony first party, but they still get the job done 3 times and keep me interested 3 times as long as those Sony games do. Because let's face it, man, like most Sony games, the story and everything is so good that it's like, boom, you get all that and you're good, man. You don't need to replay that game. You felt you had such a good experience that first time that it felt good. It felt justified. It felt worth your money, and it was worth that time. Like with Ubisoft games, yeah, they're stuffed with a whole bunch of fluff and whatever, but they're also huge. And there's so much to do that you can get lost in them for a lot longer and just waste time, like simple fun. Like it might not be high quality fun like a PlayStation game, but it is quality. It is fun. Yeah, 2021 goes to Xbox. Can't wait for Forbidden West. I'm not happy that it is cross-gen and have to wait till after 2022 to see what the PS5 can really do. I think that Forspoken's gonna give us a pretty good taste of what the PlayStation 5 is really gonna do. I mean, dude, we just saw what I do worry because of a game like Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. Like I do worry about what exactly we're gonna see coming out of PlayStation 5 this next generation. Like I really do. If that thing can only hit 1080p at 60 frames a second on that game, like that's pretty depressing, dude. Like I'm not even gonna lie, man. I bought this $1,300 TV, that $500 PlayStation with a $400 SSD, dude, and that $500 Xbox. I want to see my TV. I want to see my games look good on my TV. I don't want fuzzy, blurry 1080p. Like I don't. Like if I wanted 1080p, I would have just not freaking upgraded. I would have kept what I had. Oh no, 2021 goes to PS5. Halo doesn't make up for the lack of games. Dude, no, man. I just don't see that even being possible because right now we're sitting at every single game that PlayStation put out. You could put all those in Forza Horizon 5. Like seriously, dude, Forza Horizon 5 is well over the amount of time easy that I got out of all of those games. So yeah, dude, Xbox is even Flight Simulator, bro. We just got that new update for Flight Simulator. We have plane racing now, and we got the F-18 that I still need to make a video on because Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna make a video on because everybody gets that. That's free for everybody. So yeah, I don't know. Good evening, everyone. Just completed the car collection in Forza Horizon 5. 80 hours well spent. There you go, man. That's every freaking PlayStation 5 game launched from the beginning till now, at least double the time, man. I love my PS5, but there are so many things that pisses me off, to be honest. There are, man. There's a lot of things that it does have a lot of shortcomings, man. It really does. It feels like it was half baked from the start. Like it really it did. It feels half baked. The UI was, I mean, it was smooth, but it was clunky, kind of confusing, pushed apart. But dude, Sony's always been like that when they first come out, and like it is what it is. Like you still feel like that. Oh man, PlayStation. Like I get the same feeling too with it, but not being able to upgrade your storage at launch, dude, just not having VRR support, not having freaking 1440p. 1440p doesn't really matter much unless you're on a monitor, but the fact that it doesn't have Dolby Vision and might not have Dolby Vision, like there's a lot of things that I would that I really want PlayStation 5 to have going forward. A good percentage is indie, but there are plenty of quality games other than indie games on Game Pass. Yep. Sev. Is anyone else having issues with mouse on Halo on PC? No, I have not played that on PC, but I'm hearing really good things about it being really optimized to really look good. And I'm pretty impressed with what I was playing on xCloud for sure. I bought Guardians of the Galaxy, Halo, and Forza, and they're all fantastic. Yeah, definitely. My biggest thing with Guardians of the Galaxy is the fact that you have to play at 1080p at 60 on an Xbox Series X. That's pretty disturbing, man. Like I don't understand why that is the case. And now if you want ray tracing, it drops it to 1440p. Like, is that game just like really terribly optimized or like I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand how we've seen stuff like Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and then we get running at 4K 60, and then we get this game, and it's like, dude, I mean, yeah, it's definitely more. There's definitely more going on Guardians of the Galaxy, way higher fidelity visuals. But I mean, that's just so dramatic to have to go from 4K to 1080p just to get 30 extra frames. Like that seems pretty freaking dramatic to me, to be completely honest. I feel like it should at least be able to do 1440p, 60 frames a second on Xbox Series X. Even PS5, I think it should be able to at least do that on PlayStation 5. I wish they would unlock the frame rate on the 4K mode. Just unlock the frame rate on the 4K mode so we could see. Is it the sensitivity? I'm not having any issues with the mouse on Halo on PC. Halo is okay, not groundbreaking. It's the multiplayer. I mean, like the multiplayer is it is what people wanted it to be. Can't wait for December, December when Halo campaign and the gunk release. Yeah, that's going to be a pretty good month. Oh man. Oh dang. Oh man, we got far behind. So for everybody that's here, I was saying earlier that the only reason why I had to I put subscribers only. It's not to keep anybody out. It is just to ensure that we get none of those things that have been popping up in the chat a lot lately. And COD Vanguard is free to play this weekend. Dude, I wouldn't play it. I can't. I don't like it. I don't think Call of Duty is a good game either this year. At least if they are bad, you don't have to buy it full price. No, mine keeps freezing out. Stop moving. Oh, I see. Spider-Man, Demon Souls, Returnal, Ratchet, Deathloop, Kena. So many great games that came out. Yeah, you're right. They are pretty freaking good games. I mean, honestly, if we're going all the way back to the beginning of the freaking generation on the PlayStation 5, then yeah, PlayStation clearly won 2020. YT Shadow clearly won 2020. But from January 1st all the way up to now, Xbox has won handedly. They've delivered the most value. They've delivered the best rated games. They have, dude. I don't understand. Like, it's not even an argument, dude. Like PlayStation 1 2020, Xbox One 2021, man. It's pretty simple, dude. Can't wait for Elden Ring. Halo is groundbreaking enough. Groundbreaking evolution of a Halo game. What's up, Onyx? How you doing, man? Every time I play Forza, I'm amazed. It's drop dead beautiful. It is. It is very beautiful. Actually, Kenta, I turned off the Dolby Vision tonight and I tried it, and it wasn't very beautiful without Dolby Vision. It looks a little bit hit without Dolby Vision. But then I turned it right back on and it went right back to being beautiful. So yay. Beautiful doesn't mean fun. It's a pretty fun game, White T Shadow. I mean, it's pretty fun. For people that like car games, dude, Forza Horizon 5 is a pretty fun game. What's this Kana I'm hearing about? Kana's actually not that bad, Who Gadgets. It's pretty safe game. It's a double A game, but it I wouldn't say it's got like heart or soul or anything, but it does have a pretty interesting game loop. I actually prefer Kana Bridge of Spirits over Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. To tell you, to be completely honest, I really do. I'm almost done with that game. I need to finish it. Yeah, Hello is great. Works needs work on PC. Spider-Man, not a fan of in the first place. Demon's Souls was pretty good game. Returnal, not my cup of tea. Ratchet was okay. Deathloop was fun. Kana good to look at, not to play. Not so fun to play. Yeah. Kana's definitely aimed for a different audience, though. You know what I mean? Like, I thought it was fun for what it is. Yeah, I would say that's pretty true. 9 foot Halo being on par with Doom Eternal for the most part. Yeah, I think Doom Eternal is a lot more intense. But you're fighting like AI and stuff, so it feels a lot more intense. But like I haven't played actually, dude. I've never even played Doom Eternal on freaking multiplayer. Maybe I should check that out someday. Forza is probably the most fun next to Halo Infinite. Yeah. I agree. Halo is king at FPS right now. Oh yeah, dude, it's not even a question. Halo is a lot smoother, a lot funner, a lot better, a lot more polished for sure. It's not your type of games. Just not your type of games. That's fine. PlayStation players would rather jump over a volcano in a racing game than actually race. I just want to jump the volcano. Yeah, I watched that video that you guys put in Discord. I watched it. I thought it was pretty funny, man. that is pretty funny. I have a PS5 and I literally bought 2 games this year and gifted the other 2. Cactus Simulator. Cactus Smashing Simulator. Get it right, man. It is a pretty fun. I mean, dude, if that's how you got to get your enjoyment out of it, heck yeah. Not sure about the mouse. Jeez, issue try. Cercio, Kenta, Forza Horizon 5 is 10 out of 10. Halo Infinite, 9 out of 10. T Shadows Simulator. Simulator. Ultimate Phantom. I haven't seen you for a while, man. How's it going? Hit Brog. Xbox is better than PlayStation this gen. But what is the possibility of the tides turning in the 10th generation and PS6 being better than the Xbox? It's always possible, man. I would say, I would always say at least a 50-50 chance that it could go either way. It's always that first year that really decides what's really going to happen. You know what I mean? The Xbox 360 generation was kind of an anomaly because PlayStation had screwed up so bad, and the PlayStation 3 took more than 2 years for them to finally be like, all right, guys, we need to drop the price and like start moving this thing out the door, to where Xbox was able to deal with their red ring of death and continue to move forward. So that's pretty much what kept them on level ground. If Xbox didn't have red ring of death, it would have destroyed the PlayStation that generation, man. There's no question about it. PlayStation 5 was too overconfident. So I would say it's about a 50-50, man. In this generation, anyways, in this one. Not king right now. Halo is the king, full stop. Buy games on PC. That is why it's such a low number, by the way. Ratchet was fun. I gave it a chance. I got from GameStop, buy 2 games, get the third one free. Did you get Ratchet free or did you get something else free? I was gonna say, dude, if you got a Ratchet free, man, you got a freaking woo boy. Hoof Hearted, give me 3 30-hour games over a 100-hour game every day of the week. Yeah. Oh, you want 3 30-hour games over one 100-hour game every day of the week. I'll be the first to admit, dude. I kind of get a little bored looking at things after a while, and I need like to see new scenery. That's definitely for sure. A lot of people don't give Xbox a chance. Xbox ecosystem is so good compared to PlayStation, in my opinion. It definitely is way more diverse for sure when it comes to what's on there right now. Forza is more like a racing role-playing game. It's too deep to call it just a racing game, real talk. Yeah. I mean, you can definitely set it up to be more sim-like too, and that's pretty cool. I like the fact that the cars feel more realistic than they do in other open world arcade games, arcade racers. I like the fact that they feel more grounded and a lot closer to realistic physics. Short but sweet. Forspoken is coming to Xbox, right? Yeah, in 2 years. It'll be like a 2-year game. Mario Kart better. You're just trolling tonight, Shadow. Most games coming to PlayStation this gen are coming to PC day and date. They will be. I know it's not the same game, but still. Crash Nitro Car. Okay, PlayStation Beta. Oh man, it's a car PG. They improved the progression a lot from Forza Horizon 4. That is very true, man. I'm really digging the new feel of Forza Horizon 5. It is definitely a lot more engaging, a lot more often. I can honestly say that my play sessions in Forza Horizon 5 are longer than the ones that I would do in Forza Horizon 4. So, I mean, when I would sit down to play Forza Horizon 4, I'd play for like an hour and a half. When I sit down to play Forza Horizon 5, I could be there for like 3 or 4 hours, and I'm like, oh boy. So yeah, it's definitely a lot better. Ratchet and Clank not worth the $70? No, definitely. And that's what all 100. That's all what that. And David, that's what all 1,100,000 people are telling other people about Ratchet and Clank word of mouth. They're like, oh man, it's a great game and all, but it's not worth $70. And that's what they're telling people. So it's not moving as fast. 9 foot, it works fine on title screen, but it frees out and won't work. Have you seen the ray tracing update for Guardians of the Galaxy? I have. I am not super duper duper impressed. It drops it to 1440p, and that's I don't know, man. Like I don't get what's going on with that game. I'm just gonna stick with, hey man, I beat it on the 4K 30. I thought it was an all right experience. I thought it was actually pretty good. It really does suck that I had to play it in 4K 30. It kind of it kind of took away from my experience to have to play like that after being used to playing at 60 frames a second on a lot of the games I've played, cross-gen games. So it did take away from that experience, but I still think it's an overall amazing game. And that one deserves to be closer to that game. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy should have Ratchet and Clank spot or freaking Psychonauts 2 for sure. I think that game definitely deserves to be up there too. Oh boy, Diddy Kong Racing better. No, Crash Bandicoot better. No, not worth $70. Definitely not worth $70, man. $60, I could see whatever, because that was the going rate for AAA games last gen. But before they said it was 1080p, no one was complaining. Right when I saw, I mean, that's not true. Right when I got into that game and I switched it to the performance mode and I saw that, I was complaining about it. I was like, dude, I cannot play it like that. It's way too, it does not look anywhere near what the 4K mode looks like. I was complaining about it. Star Wars Pod Racer, and I'm pretty sure I even said that in my first impressions video, because I put that out before the Digital Foundry video came out, I believe. Star Wars Pod Racer beta. Yeah, Star Wars Pod Racer is a pretty good game, man. I remember playing that on 64. That was fun but hard. Oh, $70 games are a scam. I think they are. I think $70 is freaking fanboy tax, bro, or the people that actually buy it, because we know the fanboys don't pay no $70 for their games. They wait for them to go to GameStop. You try unlocked frame rate on Guardians of the Galaxy on Series X. They don't have they only unlock the frame rate on Series S, dude. If I remember correctly, that's what they said. Oh, crazy LOL. No, PS5 games were worth $70. No, not any of those. I mean, like Returnal, man. Like, I definitely think that was a $49.99 game for sure. Sackboy. Sackboy was worth $60, man. I like that game. I really do like Sackboy, man. I don't feel bad about buying that for $60 and then watching it go on sale a couple weeks later. Like, I don't even feel bad about it. Forza is in a league of its own this generation for sure. My PS5 hasn't been used in like 4 or 5 months. Damn, that's a long time. Hey, Chris, the 25th is when the Acropolis rally stage for WRC 10 comes out with another pretty big sized update for that. And I have a 4-day weekend, so I will be covering that. I got it for free. Diddy Kong Racing Fire, though. Dude, I like Mario Kart 8 or whatever. For $200, man, I can get like $900 for it. I could probably get $1,000 for it right now. Actually, I could probably get a lot more, because I'd be like, dude, it's even got a 2 terabyte freaking storage in there, man. I could probably get a lot of money for mine. No, I wouldn't sell it. I'm not selling my PlayStation. I'm going to keep it. I got to have it for exclusives, especially for the price. Dang, why am I so tired, man? Oh, I have 2 games on the PS5 I'm interested in next. God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West. Other than that, I haven't seen any other games yet. Maybe Wolverine. We will see. We know you love The Last of Us 2, YT Shadow. So I'm going to refrain from saying anything about it, because I don't want to yeah, dude, I don't think The Last of Us 2 is a bad game. I love how fast 343 is already fixing Halo in their communication. So far has been very good. Yeah. No, The Last of Us 2 is not a top 5 game. I've been playing Halo with the mouse. I would put Bloodborne on that list, though. Yeah, definitely Bloodborne. Zelda would be at the top. Graphically, Halo is very polished, great textures. You know what, Kenta? I noticed, I think that the Dolby Vision on Halo Infinite is broken right now, because when I turn it off, I'm getting way better freaking textures. And when it's on, it's just everything looks washed out. So I'm like, ooh, boy. So yeah, I don't know. Frog's so behind. Am I really? Oh man, let me see. Garena. Man, Joe Big, Severin Evans. Yes, there is a greater sense of accomplishment, but for me, I could never get to the end. LOL. Let's see. I actually skipped way too far. Can't stand the games that are difficult. Can't stand games that are difficult. I welcomed them when I was younger, but now I just get frustrated and aggravated. I'm starting to get to that kind of point. Like, I am starting to get to that point too, Joe, because when I was playing Returnal, it started freaking really irritating me. Oh wow, I am way far behind, guys. Look at how far behind I am. Oh man, I'm so far behind on you guys. Wow, damn, I missed the subject matter. Oh no, it was just a clickbait title, Joe. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we are. All right, Zelda would be at the top. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I saw that. I read that. We're of time. Okay, Last of Us 9 foot, sadly. Okay. Found Hadid. I don't know how to say that. PS5 is so anti-consumer this generation. Glad I got an Xbox Series X instead. At least I don't have to pay extra charges to unlock the full potential of the next gen gaming. I know that's so bad. That would have been bad. Okay. Are you guys cool if I just kind of scroll down? I got so far behind, man. I get on my little freaking old man rants. It's okay. I got an excuse. I'm a grandpa, so how have you beat Dark Souls 2? I haven't beat Dark Souls 2. I beat 3. Doc, what's up, man? Oh, yeah, I would much rather have the 4K at 60 than the 120 at like 1440p. So most of the time I run on 60. I run on 60 because right now that's the only way I can get Dolby Vision too. So I'm fine with that. As long as I get Dolby Vision, I'm usually pretty okay with that. I can live with that. Oh man, I am so far behind. I'm just kind of skimming through to see. I think there are more difficult games and a higher sense of accomplishment in them. I see when I play games like Dark Souls or Bloodborne or something like that. The feeling that I get, like really fighting those bosses, is unparalleled, man. It's freaking intense. I love it. 901 Aerosol PS5 was oh goodness. Returnal almost gave me a stroke. Returnal to me just kind of felt broken, man, when I was playing it. I spent 12 hours playing that game. I went into one of those rooms with the star over the door and like I whooped everything in there. And then I died or whatever. And then like from that point on, every time I would start, there would literally be like those hard monsters in the very next room. Like I was like, really? Really? Like, why all of a sudden is this game like super freaking hard? You mean a Caesar? Tired from all this reading? Maybe. I don't mind reading your guys' comments though, man. That's the whole reason why we do these, so I can talk to you guys. It's the most anticipated game in 2022. Oh, man, there are so many most anticipated games in 2022 for me that that's hard to say. PC takeover. Yeah, I used to cut right through the games 15 to 20 years ago. It must be my reflexes or my eyesight or something. No, it's just I kind of feel like I appreciate story games a lot more now that I'm older. Like before, I mean, it just kind of changes, man. I think we just kind of like something like when we get older, we just want to kick back, relax, and go through games and stuff. Because I find myself drawn to not easier experiences, but slower experiences a lot more, and that's why I'm really trying to get back into like these first person shooters and stuff like that. So that, oh gosh, why am I so tired? Oh man, I need a drink. I'll be right back. Freaking flip flop. Oh my goodness. Oh, maybe I should put on slow mode from now on so I can actually keep up with you guys. Oh, let's see. I actually have King Thrash as a friend on my Xbox, so I can see how fake his reviews are. Sorry, I just had to grab a soda, man. Can't wait to play Starfield next year. that's a game that I do want to just like kind of sit back and get into. PS5 media address. I disagree because Sony is realizing their first party games have too high development costs and they're just not getting enough from PS users. Jim Ryan says he wants to reach hundreds of millions. Not going to do that on freaking PlayStation. Don't read all the comments. You're like 20 minutes behind, bro. No, I caught up. I just skipped through a lot of it, man. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, let's see. I really do like to try to keep up with those. I might just have to turn on like a 30-second thing or something so I can actually try to read them. It's just it's not hard to read them and keep up with it. It's hard when I respond and then I go on like a long tangent or something. That's when I get behind, because when I'm just reading them, I can sit here and read your guys' comments all day long. It's just, that's what I should do. You should just let you guys read. I should just sit here and read all your comments. No. Okay. J Gaming, damn, that's not a lot of volcanoing. PC day and date. PS Mobile and Nexus were merged together to form the PlayStation PC label. So they are targeting the PC pretty aggressively. Also, every game they release sells more than the last. It's very true. What I've seen is that Forbidden West is going to come out on PC 6 months after it launches on the PlayStation 5. You might not even need to keep your PlayStation 7 if that's the case. That GeForce leak was showing Forbidden West coming out 6 months later. Forza Flights and Halo. I don't see what the problem is with those games, man. I mean, God of War, Uncharted, freaking Gran Turismo, dude. Like, is that supposed to mean something when you guys say that? I mean, like those, there's Sony's still making those games, and they're as old as Halo, Forza, and Flight Sim. Well, maybe not as old as Flight Sim. Flight Sim's pretty old. Yeah, Mama likes the Dr. Pepper. Ghost is on the way to PC. Oh yeah, dude. There's so many games that are supposed to be launching next year from PlayStation on the PC, and dude, honestly, like the average PlayStation fan probably won't even know won't even know it's happening. It's only like the fanboys, the crap gamers that are back to Xbox now. He's like, oh gosh, I love you, Xbox. Shit is bestest ever. And I'm like, oh, buddy. It just means less PC gamers will buy them, and there will be more for the actual console gamers. Sounds like a good deal to me. Yeah. I never. Oh, you never finished Spider-Man? I'm at 40%. I got bored, but I still beat King Thrash percentage. I don't ever try to go for all those things, man. PC that quickly by PS5. Yeah. You just get bored easy then. What do you mean bored easy? No, I mean, like, dude, I'm that's what I'm about on Spider-Man is about 40. No, actually, dude, I lost my save because I had to start my whole save over again, man, when I upgraded to the PlayStation 5 version. And I'm like, dude. So now I got to go through all of Spider-Man and all of the DLCs again, dude. That isn't fun. Also, my brother, who actually works at Sony, said himself they have roadmap for building up PlayStation PC right now. If they do it all. Why would we be capping YT Shadow? I mean, clearly it is going to happen. Clearly it's going to happen, man. Like it's inevitable. Oh yeah. Nobody is saying it's coming tomorrow, man, but when they are able, it will be happen. Okay. All right, man. We'll trust you, YT Shadow. Seeing as you're a Sony insider. I mean, most of us are just like, dude, it just makes logical sense. It does. They are going to be coming to Xbox day and date, bro. Does that trigger you? What's the news? Oh, nothing, Genie. It was just clickbait. I just wanted you to come. Just wanted you to come and hang out with me. And you guys only come when you think I'm going to say like mean stuff. Why is that? Why is that held? Swing it for location. Absolutely wrecked in Halo. Feel bad for my teammates. Why feel bad for them? They're the ones that let you come with. I'm being ganged up on. Oh man, like yeah. Oh, I know. Well, I mean, we're just trying to. I mean, okay. You feel like YT Shadow. You feel like they're not going to go to PC day and date. A lot of us really do feel that way. A lot of us really do feel that is going to happen. Take a nap, my friend. I know, man. No, I'm going to be going to bed here in about an hour. So I just got to work early in the mornings and stuff. And when I get up early, I just start getting a little tired early. Love the Xbox chat though. Well, we appreciate you coming, man. Just keeping always here to keep our expectations in check, man. That's great of you. Demon Souls seems like one of the best games gameplay wise from PlayStation. You mean from Software? From Software built that game, and then Sony made it look pretty. Stop it, everyone. I wasn't mocking the guy. I want to know. It sounds fair. To word myself better so people don't get the wrong idea here, what is your legitimate concern for PS games going to PC? Okay, I have it on PC. No, I have it on PC. Oh. So, did you know From Software made a game called Otogi? Yeah, I played that one. I played that actually on original Xbox, dude. I thought the game was so freaking cool, man. I wish they would do. I know there's an Otogi 2, but I wish they would do like a third one. As long as you get to play the game. I don't understand why they're like, oh man, I don't look at like PlayStation or Xbox games going to PC as a bad thing. I don't look at it as a bad thing. I look at it more as another revenue stream. I do not personally think that PC is in direct competition with either console. I just don't think that. I think that as gamers age, they tend to, once they get enough money, buy PCs and start gaming on PC, or they started gaming on PC in the first place. Rarely ever would I see somebody going out to get their new best PlayStation and are like, oh wait, I can get that on a PC, and then walk over there and buy a PC. Like, no, dude, they're gonna buy their PlayStation. From Software. As long as you're going
for the objective. You're good, LOL. I recommend staying with teammates and again. What's wrong with more people playing the game you like? Dr. Disrespect, after kind of bashing Halo, has now been streaming for 7 to 8 hours and having fun. I guess he was just bashing Halo to kind of get clicks. Well, yeah, I mean, that's why I named this live what I did, so I could get clicks. I like your clicks, man. I need your clicks. Oh, you seem to be so sure they ain't coming, though. I already told you they merged Nixus and PS Mobile to form PlayStation PC, right? Why are they boosting that for no reason then? Yeah, dude. I mean, that just kind of makes sense. I mean, clearly they're trying to like PlayStation PC, like that means games are going to PC a lot faster and more than Dr. Dipshit. What I want to see Sony do is put freaking the Order 1886 on PC. Okay. Now, if they're going to go all in, they need to go all in, and we're going to need Knack and Knack 2 as well. They can't just cherry pick all their good ones. They have to put them all on there, man. I don't care about Xbox games coming to PC. I'm happy. I wish exclusives didn't exist. Yeah, that's kind of the way I feel too, man. I wouldn't mind if everything goes to PC, dude. I probably would be playing a lot more on PC. Sony is currently hiring or spending Nixus PC now. They want developers with PC experience and optimization expertise. That is no coincidence, man. Don't worry, Watchy Shadow. I have a decent PC and will still buy PlayStation 5 games on a PlayStation 5 only. I feel like, I mean, I could see like PlayStation just, like PlayStation games just being like going up to 4K or I don't know. I mean, PlayStation games already look pretty good. So I don't really necessarily think they would need to really up like the textures or any stuff like that for the PC experience. Oh, I'm sorry. I use consoles less and less as I've gotten older, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, I can see that for sure. You get older, you invest more money in your PC, and and then that just becomes your thing. You're doing work on it and stuff like that. Yeah, dude, I get how a PC could definitely overtake a console space pretty quickly. Just got 2 no scope on Halo. I love this game. Nice. Simmer down, Chief. Simmer down, buddy. Oh wow, am I really that far? I don't know if I'm old school or something like that, but I don't care about the resolution of the game as long as it plays smooth. The gameplay is good, soundtrack is good. I don't know why I'm such a freaking vision. I don't get why I care a lot about freaking resolution. I care about the prettiness of the games a lot too. Like the visual aspect of it is pretty big for me. Sony doesn't want to rip the Band-Aid off. Rip off the Band-Aid. They want to ease it off. I know, huh? They're all just like picking it off a little slow. I think Jim Ryan is catching up to Phil Spencer's vision. I know. He's like, hey, man, wait a minute. Wait, hold on, buddy. Come back here just a minute. Let me have a chat with you. Hey, what are you doing next so I can copy it? Hoops Forever. Is Halo really that good this time? Downloading it now. Yeah, it's pretty good, man. You can actually start playing it on cloud to see if you like it. Jim Ryan is the Don Matrick of Sony. Feels like Steve Jobs, who had a vision, Elon Musk, who had a vision. Jim is just following the pioneers. He's like, yeah, these guys did a great job, man. I'm just going to keep doing what they did, and we'll just get through this. We'll just get through this. I'll need to get through one more generation, and then I can retire rich. He's thinking. It's kind of weird to think about. It's kind of weird to think about Halo with a freaking battle pass anyways, man. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of weird. Sony needs a Phil Spencer 2.0. Yeah. Oh man, they should revert the price of PlayStation 5 games if they all come to PC. Yeah, for sure. Like, what are they going to do? Put them out on PC for $59.99 and then make their base pay $70 freaking dollars? I bet that's the thing. They're like, well, guys, seeing as we're gonna launch simultaneously on the PC, we're gonna go ahead and not charge you $70. We're gonna bring that price back down. Yeah, I could see him doing that. PC gamers won't pay $70 for PlayStation games. No, I don't think so. What's up, Louie? How you doing, man? They will probably just charge us $72. I want to see how that works out for him, dude. Honestly, I want to see how that works out for him. I think they'll do it 6 months or something. I mean, they might do it 6 months so they can justify lowering the price to $59.93. I could definitely see him doing that. That would be pretty funny. Oh, $60 is good to launch, but no more than that. I buy all PS5 games pre-owned. Yeah, that's. I'm not saying that I'm saying the games on console should go down. The PC already has it cheaper. $60 for a game 6 months later. I know, huh? That would be pretty bad. Like, no. Give it to me at the greatest hits price, dude. Like $20. See, back in the day when I was gaming on PlayStation 1, and then they brought out the greatest hits, like the little green label tag on those, and they were $20. And then they did that with the PlayStation 2 with the red thing, greatest hits. PlayStation 3, greatest hits. How come we didn't see that with the PlayStation? Oh no, we did. They did that with the PlayStation 4 too, $20. So all of those games are in the greatest hits now. Everyone, God of War, all of those games are all, greatest hits. They're $20. So now they're gonna make the PC guys pay $30 more than the $20, man. Shouldn't they just be like $20? I mean, you guys are talking about that. I mean, that's a good way to look at it, because technically these games are greatest hits $20 games. And now, dude, when freaking GT Sport goes to PC, I'm gonna laugh my freaking head off, dude. I'm like, okay. If we accept the $70, $80 is gonna be the default next. Yeah. Back in the day, I had a Nintendo GameCube and was happy as yeah, GameCube was great. Actually, primetime player, GameCube was the most powerful console out of all of those. That IBM chip was pretty freaking potent back there. 4550 max if we have to wait 6 months later. Yeah. Deathloop is $45 at GameStop. I'm grabbing that next. Yeah, Deathloop is a good one, man. I think that Deathloop is worth its $60, man. I think Deathloop is a good game. I do. Back in the day, I had a Nintendo GameCube and was, oh yeah, I already read that. If we accept $70, oh yeah, gosh dang it. Imagine PS games costing PlayStation players $70 on console and $60 on PC. But maybe they add like something cosmetic on console to justify the extra. Dude, they're not going to. You're going to get your little triggers in your vibrator, bro. That's what you get for that $10 more, man. The PC, they get mouse and keyboard support. Did you try the unlocked frame rate mode in Guardians of the Galaxy on Series X that released today? Let me see this, because that's the second time I've heard that since I've been on, and I don't remember there being a. Oh boy, I know they unlocked the frame rate on the Series S, but I didn't hear anything about it being unlocked on the Series X. But only day one at launch. I still have the GameCube. I'll never sell this thing. It was my childhood. Nice, yeah, dude. Get yourself some that Resident Evil remake on there, man. That was so fun back then. Resident Evil remake, the first one remade, and then the Resident Evil Zero. Those were like two of my favorite games on there. I even that Spider-Man game that was on there was pretty freaking good too. I played a lot of games on that GameCube, man. I love the GameCube. Cabbage is here. I thought he was going to be sleeping at this time. Oh yeah. Well, no, dude. It's like way late now. Also, they are making it harder for me to gatekeep the PC platform. The doors are closed. No more plebs will be accepted. Good day, sir. Hados Montreal announced it today, apparently. All right, let's see. Settings. Video. Quality mode. So it's got a quality mode, a ray tracing mode, and a performance mode. All right, let's see if it's let's see. Oh, how's it today? Apparently, don't PC get support for the haptics if they have the PS5 controller? I think they do. We're annoyed. Got to war haptics and better graphics on PC, but not PS5. Halo 5 still needs to come to PC. Yes, I just installed Demon Souls on my PC. I just installed Demon Souls on my PC. Guardians of the Galaxy got a ray tracing mode added. Yeah, it did. I didn't see anything about unlocked frame rate. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh my gosh, it just freaking continued me to the beating of the game. Come on, man. That's not what I freaking wanted. Dang it. It just did my thing. This is an Xbox channel, so I never expected to see PS fans in here anyways. This channel is Xbox centric, but I do talk about PlayStation because I do like PlayStation. I am currently a recovering PlayStation fanboy. I'm about 5 years clean. I enjoy all gaming. YT Shadow. I just woke up. Okay, I get it. Everyone is flocking to the PC. We will take no more. We handpick the new arrivals. No more. We're full except by invitation. I know. You're like, no, we don't want you guys over here talking about your freaking PlayStation 5. I saw it in the same article. It was Game Radar. Told you I owned a PS5. I was excited for God of War. It's not Xbox channel, but it's fact console. Only games are coming to the end of the time. This channel is more excited about freaking Xbox than they are PlayStation right now at the moment. Okay, like it's not a. We'll just try this first chapter. Ooh, I never had an Xbox, and now I want one. What is wrong with me? I know. People who sit and diss PlayStation every day are Xbox fanboys. No, they're not. I don't really care about all this talking, people. Yeah, I have no idea. $7 is too steep for pay a game. No, I believe they see the quality in the Series X. Okay, guys, give me 1 second. I don't know, man. It still feels 30. Still feels 30. Okay. Wow, that still feels.
So Drex, excited to meet our buyer after we catch the monster? Of course. The Hellbender is a legendary warrior and a noble queen, and she's rich. That is not a promise, simply a permission.
As long as she buys her monsters, doesn't need to be royalty.
You are jealous of her status.
No thanks. Being a queen means being born with a target on your back.
Kind of like the one on yours. Oh.
Sorry, guys. Hold on one moment. Performance.
This moment of quiet reminds me of a legendary siege in Sector 7. Oh, not again.
Okay, I don't get this. I mean, you're telling me that this game here can do ray tracing at 1440p, which looks fine. The 1440p actually looks pretty good on this game, but the 1080p, like, you're trying to tell me this game can't do 1440p at 1080p? Like, really, dude? Ugh. Like, that just looks so freaking. No. I don't think that's the case. It's definitely not. It's definitely not. It's definitely not unlocked. That looks like 30 frames per second. Okay. Okay. No, I believe they see the quality in the Series X. $70 is too steep to pay. Yeah, I have no idea. No idea. It could use crossplay. You won't regret it. It's always best to have both. Unless I feel like they deserve it. Just like Xbox, I don't apologize for saying they were heart garbage last gen. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. What do you mean? None of your business. Most Xbox fans aren't dissing PlayStation. They are only dissing their annoying fan base. Exactly, dude. Them damn fanboys are like, or what we talk about. They charge us $70, and you have to pay extra for the DLC that's supposed to come with the game. They're ripping people off. This big time, yeah. Jim Ryan comes out and he says, "I am deeply troubled about Activision," and I'm like, "Dude, I thought you guys were best friends, man." I thought you guys were like besties because you're starting to seem more like an Activision or an EA than you are a PlayStation. Get down about Xbox One X either, but I'm a PC gamer, so I expect not so to be expected, really. But more power to you if you like it good on you. Yes, the most fanboys PS are pretty annoying. Forza best game of the year. Yep. Why would anyone complain when games take 5 years to create and Xbox is adding games to Game Pass each week? Doesn't have to be an exclusive to be good. Fanboys in general are annoying. Delusional Grandeur, what's up, man? As an Xbox main, I don't hate PlayStation. I just think Xbox is doing a vastly better job at the moment. So far, Sony isn't making me want to buy a PlayStation yet this gen. We even have them for Intel and AMD and PC is ridiculous. I have kind of seen some of that stuff, man. I'm like, oh gosh, these guys are going crazy again. Wish we would kick them out. Xbox Game Pass kept me fed. With you now, yeah, strange. I probably would have needed the least work to know if it was on PC. Fanboys need to chill and let people enjoy games, then stop worrying about what Sony does. I happen to be a PlayStation fan, so I really do care what they do, YT Shadow. I don't get why people get hung up on exclusives for any system. They all have great games. That's what this channel's trying to do, Zozo, is show everybody the way. I'm just trying to bring the good word. Think of me as the gaming Jehovah's Witness. I'm just trying to teach you guys the word. I'm just joking. Stop worrying about what Xbox is. Halo is so good. I bought a armor set. LOL. It's great. You spent the $20 on the armor set, bro. You could unlock the one for $10. No, I'm just joking. So stop worrying about what Sony does, but you worry about what Xbox does. I know Sony has the worst return policy. They up the price of the game. Oh yeah, no, man. If Xbox, if you don't like a game, you could return it in 2 hours. They are definitely on their way to recovery. Full bill of health. Yeah, it would be benefited Halo 5 competitive multi-community as well. Big Phil has really turned it around. Also, I own a PS5, so I have to worry about what Sony does because it affects me personally. Literally, this is the way. xCloud. xCloud is freaking pretty impressive, man. To be able to play them games that good, dude, that's pretty impressive, man. Xbox evangelist. I know. I'm a Jehovah's Witness for the Xbox. I'm here to spread the good word. I was raised a Jehovah's Witness. Have you heard the good news? I should start. Have you heard the good news about Xbox? Well, let me tell you about xCloud there, buddy. You see that broken old Xbox that you got sitting under that TV that you bought 7 years ago? You can play next-gen games on it for a low price of $15 a month. Now, wouldn't that be interesting? No credit needed. No, I'm just... You mean I don't have to pay for games anymore? I just give you $15? Yeah, you could get that mowing one lawn. You don't even have to have a job anymore. YT Shadow, people are telling you a simple thing. Jim Ryan has already said more games are coming. PC, he's seen the money. I know, he's seen the money. He's like, oh boy, I better get in there and get some of that. Console exclusives wasn't such a big deal until the PS4. Xbox was bad last gen and ponies piled on. Those Sony games are overrated. What does the Battle Pass get you on PC? It gets you a lot of stuff if you have the time to unlock it all. And it is a lot of time. Game Pass healed me after xCloud. Jesus visited me. Xbox One X made me a believer. Game Pass. Oh yeah, wait, what was it? Yeah, Xbox One X made me a believer. Xbox Series X made me a devout follower. And Xbox Game Pass has got me paying my monthly tithing, bro. Halo, I mean, I honestly think exclusives are the last thing PS has to cling to. Now they are coming to PC. That makes them very nervous. The reason is simple. No more ammo for this fictional console war. Yeah, that's pretty true, man. Once that's gone, they're done, man. xCloud is great. I can play when work's slow. What a game changer. Saves me from all the mobile games. Yeah, dude, because those mobile games, man, are terrible. Just the fact that you can play a full-fledged game on your phone, man, while you're at work with those little dude, that's so freaking great. Xbox breaking news, etc. PS5. Hello, anyone there? Oh, Battle Pass is the same. PC console, it's just cosmetic stuff. Game Pass is definitely the future, man. I fully believe that. I always just thought that Phil Spencer was just doing like the little speak at first, you know. But then when I started seeing shit come to fruition that he was talking about, I was like, okay, I get what this is. I get what he's doing. I get where this is going. But what is Microsoft getting in return? Well, if everybody signs up for Game Pass, that is a really big return on what they're putting out. They'll definitely be making money. But what do they want more? You hear everybody talking about these metaverses and stuff now. There's a bigger picture. It's not altruistic I mean, I don't believe it's altruistic, but I don't really care, man. I like playing video games, and whatever I can do to get as many video games, it doesn't even matter. Did you see the Reno Air launch show? Oh yeah, dude, they dropped that today. It's probably downloaded. I just have not been able to get in on it today. Game Pass now has games for phone where you don't even need the controller. Yeah, they just dropped like another 30 titles on there, Zoso. 30 titles now have controls. And dude, having this freaking Z Fold is so cool because the controls are right. I can put the controls right under the picture, so I don't have to sit there and look at it. Same thing on console. Lots of cosmetics. They just got to improve progression system. They updated it today, which is a good first step, and offer more free. Yeah, they're gonna be updating it, Chris. Okay, the PC platform is gonna ruin this console war for you. Sorry about ruining your fun, but we have ascended the bullshit. Now we look down, ready to conquer the console war. I know, huh? We're gonna smash that thing to bits, and you can pick up pieces for Netflix. Netflix is now, so Game Pass is now, no future needed. Yeah. Anyone else loving the lighting on Halo? I do. I think it's pretty good. Although I think the Dolby Vision's broken. When I turn off the Dolby Vision, it looks way better with HDR10. Yeah, art style, dude. The art style in Halo just looks super clean. It looks super good. Infinite's graphics are awesome. The look of the game is incredible. What phone is that, man? Oh, I got the Z Fold 2 or the Z Fold 3. This is the 3. One that folds in half. Oh, so freaking cool. I love this phone, dude. It's great. It's essential. It is essential for being a content creator. Microsoft will get more money from rolling revenue from Game Pass than the sales increase by a lot after a certain amount of time. I've gotten my nephew into the PC now, LOL. I do have a PC game. I got Beam and G, bro. I got Beam and G, and it's pretty freaking cool. I love that game, Chris. Chris, you have a PC. Get Beam and G. BEAMN, capital N and capital G. Freaking the physics on that game are insane. Like when you drive off a cliff and you watch the car, dude, it's so freaking cool. It looks so good, and your computer's so powerful, man. It'll probably look amazing on that. $12.99 per month. Game Pass Ultimate, PS5, PS Plus, and that is one of those small games that you like to, on Steam right now. It's $24.99 American, so it'd probably be like 17 something there. Halo, good graphics. I'm gonna write that in here. BEAMN G. Demon G. Halo Infinite sucks. And actually the driving physics actually feel really good too. I think it's probably the most realistic physics in a game of PlayStations to do a Game Pass model. Oh, Halo also uses resources differently than most games, uses it towards the quality amount of AI physics. You know what? 9 foot with Beam and G, it's a racing game. It's kind of like a car game, like a car simulator game. It's really cool. You'll have to check it out, man. If Halo was to use Black Shark AI, they could definitely get the AI in that game to be like really freaking smart. You're talking about $1 billion company versus a $1 trillion company. One has more resources than the other. What is it, LOL? Yeah, the graphics in Halo are extremely good. I believe so. One has its in several farms that the entire world uses too. Oh yeah. T-Dog needs trash compactor. looks the say on Xbox One. So not really. Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt was great, man. Same. Infected. Yeah, Frog, possibilities of cloud AI would be great for Halo. I think so. I think if they had that open world and say whenever somebody goes through it and like the stuff they do, if the AI in the game actually learned from that, so they'd be ready for like the next person and get smarter as it's going along, man. Oh my gosh, dude. We don't want the companies copying each other. Better having them doing their own thing. Better options for everyone. Started Skyrim again, full playthrough, and have been having a blast. That game still holds up. I've left it long enough where I've forgotten most of the stuff and been loving it. Oh, Clay Mud, who subscribes to Netflix? Everyone using one account. JK, I know, huh? Like with all Xbox exclusive, it's all about that gameplay. Halo, Forza, and Gears have always been exceptional gameplay as well as awesome graphics. That's very true, man. And I don't mind buying those games every other freaking year. You know what I mean? Or every couple of years. I don't really care if they're like a couple of years and they last a couple of years, dude. Like I'm perfectly okay with that. There's an achievement on the list. So you need Forge Duck Hunt. Forge is going to take me time because of the complex scripting systems. They're doing big things with Forge. And Returnal was upscaled 1080p White T Shadow, but I don't hear you saying it looked like a PS4 game. Popular thought, a lot of Halo games look sharp, clean. The 2 terabyte difference is becoming more and more noticeable. Yeah, the 2 teraflop. Yeah. Yeah, dude, a lot of games on the Xbox are starting to look a lot more sharp and clean. Yeah. Also, remember God of War, Ragnarok, and Horizon Forbidden West are going to PS4 also. I'm actually glad they are taking time off from Gears. I'm a little sick of it. They need something new. I would like to see them do something new for sure. There aren't PS5 exclusive games. Well, got to go to work, guys. All right, Who Gadgets, you have a good night. Yeah, I'm getting off here in a minute anyways. I just hope Halo game hits good like multiplayer has. Canceled my Netflix subscription as well as business with any company partaking in this woke BS. Yeah. The woke stuff's getting pretty bad, man. Honestly, man, if Netflix wasn't in my cable package, bro, I probably would have freaking gotten rid of it. But it's like stunning at 1080p. No, I don't think so. Returnal was stunning. No, Returnal was fuzz K, bro. It looked fuzzy. I would say Sony can do a Game Pass like service, but how can they with single player games you can beat in a day? It doesn't work. Well, I think it would be a double-edged sword, man. A lot more people would get to play their games, and they would definitely get a lot more revenue from the subscriptions. But yeah, man, I think if Sony did a Play Pass like Microsoft and put all their games day and date on that pass, every PlayStation owner would buy that. Every place, well, a lot of them would buy that. I think they would definitely get a lot more people subscribing to that faster than. But nobody would ever buy games on PlayStation again. Like nobody. I'm not blind, man. I sit 3 feet away from my TV, dude. I could see how fuzzy that game was, YT Shadow. It was fuzzy, dude. The only thing sharp in that game was the character. Everything else looked fuzzy. And dude, I mean, like the textures on the walls, the textures on the ground, like everything just looked like dated, man. It really didn't look that great. Just got off work. 12-hour shifts are awesome. Oh, I know, man. I have true 4K with my RTX 3080, so I understand you don't know what native 4K looks like. The fact that 343 is listening to its community and making changes goes a long way. Yeah. But I promise you it's objectively better. 1440p is my res of choice. Even with a 3090, LOL. I thought the 3090, Chris, I think you're actually losing performance by doing 1440p because isn't the 3090 like better better when it does higher resolutions. I was reading that somewhere. I don't know if that's the case, but I think you might be leaving. Some performance. I was hearing that it runs better at higher resolutions. Returnal didn't look good at all. Yeah, dude, Returnal looked fuzzy, man. It looked like Fuzz K. I was like, this is Fuzz K, man. It's not 4K, it's Fuzz K. Forza just hit 10 million. Oh, I know. I saw that. 10 million people out there telling 10 million more people just how amazing Forza and Game Pass are. Dude, you don't even got to buy the game. You can get it on Game Pass for $15. Really? That sounds like a great price, Bob. Yeah, what a low price. Play on my 4K LG C1, so I do 4K usually. JC Carmelo, I can't say it. JC, I'm sorry. It's been a while. How you been? I was about to say the same thing. It has been a while. Thank you for coming back, hanging out with us. I don't get the point of using 3090 for 1440p. Yeah, that to me, I was like, oh man, I read somewhere that that's like leaving a lot of power on the table, man. Like you're actually getting less. I think you're getting less performance out of it because it's made to function. No fanboy crap, but I sincerely believe that PlayStation will become a publisher developer within 2 console generations. That could possibly be the case, man. Kendall Wills, 4K gaming is amazing. Play Forza and you'll see, or Halo, both 4K. That's what I love about Xbox. They are giving me my higher resolutions and giving me my 60 frames a second. Whether everything in between is like kind of dialed down a little bit, I don't care. I'm getting 4K at 60 frames a second. I'm happy with that. When I got to look at 1440p or under, that's when I start getting like, I would much rather just have a little bit less graphics and have 4K, man, to be completely honest with you. Halo Infinite MP is so freaking good. It's my favorite game, period. Nice. Is a pony. He's a pony. He's a pony. Jeff Keighley. I know. That's amazing. I still don't understand why Forza Horizon 5 was not nominated. I'm not saying should win, but deserves a nomination. Oh, yeah, definitely. Returnal's hot garbage. Brainwashed. Damn, woke up late to the stream. Oh, you're good, Furry Becker. Don't worry about it. Hope you all had a great day. It's 5:30 a.m. over here. Oh gosh, man. That is pretty late. I know. I tried to go on a little earlier for you guys, man. Oh, but I never freaking seemed to nail that. I had stuff to do after work today, man. So I just was trying to get home and get on there. I had to do that Battlefield review. They nailed the gameplay control with Halo Infinite, dude. It feels so freaking good, man. As a pony. You can get Game Pass for free by simply completing your daily. Yeah, exactly, dude. I mean, like you can never get everything for free for sure. Seriously, I wish I could emulate Bloodborne on PC. It's unplayable on PS4 because of the stick drift. It feels pretty good on PlayStation 5. It definitely looks better. Ooh, why would you be torturing yourself with Battlefield? LOL. I know. Oh. They don't hate Game Pass. They're jealous of it. I know. They don't hate it. They're just so jelly. 1080p. Yeah, exactly, dude. 1080p just don't look good, man. It doesn't. Not anymore. I don't even watch 1080p. Yeah, me either. I don't even watch TV anymore, man. I don't have time for TV. I heard Jeff Keighley gave Kojima Blower's birthday. Come on, Elvis. Oh gosh, I don't have any money for a PS5. I know I spend it all on Game Pass. Oh gosh, I don't have any money for PS5, dude. I made sure I had Game Pass for like 10 years. No, I'm just joking. Oh gosh. All right, guys. I'm gonna get some sleep. I gotta go to work early tomorrow, and then right when I get off, dude, we'll get back on this. this channel because I treat this like my second job. Oh man. Oh, they're way jealous, man. That's the only thing I can think of, man. They're so jealous. They're like, I wish PlayStation would do something like this, but I can't say that because I need PlayStation to sell more $70 games so that they'll keep making them. You know what I mean? Wow, but they just haven't put out anything. That's kind of where I'm at, Sev. I just don't feel like anything they put out so far has been a banger. Definitely not in line with what they put out freaking the end of the PlayStation 4 generation. That is for sure. Good game, mate. Glad I found your channel. Keep up the great. Dude, no problem, man. Definitely. Exactly. You guys have a good night, man. I really appreciate you guys coming. That's just your taste in games are different. Yeah, dude, everybody's got different taste in games, YT Shadow. Like no two people are alike. We can only kind of just gauge our interest off of what other people say for the most part. And I'm not here to talk bad about PlayStation all the time. I love PlayStation, and I'm not here to like be an Xbox fanboy. Like Xbox is doing a good job, and I'm celebrating that, dude. I'm kind of happy about it. If PlayStation, if it was on the other hand, the PlayStation was doing the same thing, man, I would be like, yeah, dude, PlayStation's doing great. Hopefully, PlayStation can do better and deliver more value to their customers because right now I just don't feel like the value's there. You guys have a good night, man. Thanks for coming. We will try to PS5 put out Jet. I know, dude, I probably should pick that up, but I don't know, man. Like I try to play 2D side scroller games, but man, if anything, I need to get. I try to leave this out so that I can see it, so I can finish it because man, my backlog is so bad right now, guys. All right, my friends, you guys have a good night. Thanks for coming.